stayed at last night, Hotel Coopernook. Nice clean cheap room, hot shower, cold beer on tap. So guys, today is day 24. I'm heading from Coopernook to Wingham. In behind me you can see the remains of the old bridge. Back in the day when we used to drive, I used to drive down this way. That was the highway across there, across that section of the river there. Now the bridge was quite narrow, two semis couldn't get across it, so you'd have to call up prior and then talk to another truck coming the other way on the UHF, and then who was closest got first dibs. Back in the days when trucking was simple. Anyway guys, let's get trucking. Got about 35 kilometres to do today, so not a big day. Catch up with some old friends when I get there, that'll be good. It's another ripper of a morning guys, as we hit the road. Beautiful. A good pizza last night, oh it's yummy. Caught up with an old friend Kathy last night, did a lot of shenanigans with her, and not me and her, but we did shenanigans together. Hang on, I'm just going to shut up, I'm digging the hole deeper. We were friends and we hung around together. Catch up with a few more footy mates and schoolmates today. Oh well, I'm going under another point-to-point camera. I wonder if 4 days is an acceptable speed limit.
Looking at the stars 'cause they were really pretty, and living their lives like lizard and fish.
The old Dawson River there on the outskirts of Irie. Just a little suburb on the outskirts of Irie called Cundletown. Coming into Chatham now, I was going to go down that way and head in through the back way, Bushland Drive, and miss Irie altogether, but look, I'm feeling adventurous. Let's go for a run down the main street. So we're on our way to Irie now guys, heading towards Wingham on Wingham Road, just going through Happy Valley. Yeah, so about 8 more kilometres to go, I reckon. Well, it's after 10 o'clock, so that means the pubs are open. That means it's officially beer o'clock here. Yep. You know, I miss this old town. I loved living here. You know, sometimes you think back in the past and you go, why did you ever leave? But I suppose there's always a reason for it. I've got a good life now, I'm happy with that. But it was a good old town, some good friends. Yeah, but we all grow up and we all get older. Here we are guys, thriving metropolis of Wingham.
When you look at me that way, it's hard to say I'll ever leave. The way it always feels the same. It seems to me I've lost a lot. You knew that I would love you then.
Day 28. Had a pretty good break at Wingham. I got here about lunchtime on Thursday and it's now Monday morning, so Went out, kettled up with a few of the old boys on Friday night, ended up a little bit dusty on, a lot dusty on Saturday morning, so we're heading out now. I was going to aim for Bulladila, which my original plan was from Burrell Creek, and that was going to give me about an 85 kilometre day. But I ended up staying at Wingham, so there's about an extra 12 kilometres on that. So whether we make Bulladila or not today, don't know. We'll find somewhere nice on the side of the road to camp. So I'm leaving Wingham now, guys. I'm going to keep trucking this way. It's always a good start to the day when you get about 8 kilometres out of town and end up with a flat. Appears there was a little bit of wire in the tyre liner. It stuck through the tyre liner, just like thin sort of wire. I think it's probably a bit of you know, the wire that comes out of tyre casings. There's a lot of truck casings on the side of the highway, so well, we'll see how we go for the rest of the day. Hopefully that's the bad shit over and done with.
And I will wonder if it's right. We will stop and tell them this when they ask us again tomorrow.
It was a pretty good weekend at Wingham. It's good to catch up with some old friends and, you know, just we reminisced about old times, but yeah, you're also catching up on what's happened in the last 20 or 40 years. We're all young teenagers keen to play footy. Good to see that Wingham hasn't lost its community feel to it. It's still very much a small country town, and it's good that it hasn't changed that much. We're coming through the end of Burrell Creek now, and on the Buckets Way heading towards Gloucester. And Burrell Creek it's only a little, it's not even a shop there, it's a rural refineries and an old hall. That's about it. So our next stop is Cranback, and then we turn off there. Okay, well, I've just left Cranback where I had lunch. I can stop the 10%ers now. It's been enough of them this morning. At least it's nice and shady today. Gravel road. This is what we like to see. Haven't seen one of them in a few days.
Where are you heading, boss?
Oh, I was going to head down through Bunyan and through the back of Bulladila.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that'll take a day or two.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I've reached the Wangwalk Forest. I didn't think I'd make it here today. I miscalculated my route. I thought I had 85 k's to go from Burrell Creek. Adding on another 15 from Wingham was going to be 100, but it was only 66 or 66.6 or something. We only got about, I got under 30 k's, under 20, about 29 k's to go to Bulladila. So being 3 o'clock, I might make it. We'll see how we go. It'll probably be dark when I get there, but I'll probably push through tonight. Well, slowly making my way up from there. Just got to get up to there and see what happens around the corner. You know, it can be a pain in the arse getting in late But you know, you see some amazing things, don't you? That sunlight behind that on that mountain range. Day 30, guys. We're on the move again, leaving Bullet Dealer. I spent an extra day there because coming down from Wingham to Bullet Dealer, I went over on my knee, and that was the knee I got operated on, so it was a bit sore. So I just had an extra day off the bike yesterday just to just help with the recovery. But anyway, I was planning on 107k ride to Belmont today. It was going to be a big day. I was going to get up early and go, but after the knee incident, I'm just going to cut that in half and take my time and pull up when I've had enough today. So we will be on the highway a bit today, but there are some side roads and that I will use as much as I can. Again, it's all good shoulder and you're well and truly off the road, so yeah, alright, let's do this. So I'm just going to get off that highway for a little bit. Traffic's not too bad, everyone's given plenty of room, but you know, there's only so much you can put up with cars whizzing past at 110 kilometres an hour. So this goes for a few k's, back on the highway, and then I'm turning off and I'll head to Karua then, so I'll be off the highway again in a little while. Well, we're coming into a new region now, new council area for Hunter. So we're just north of Newcastle. I'm just coming into a little town called Karua. Well, this is us for the night, guys. Heather Brae, just north of the Hunter River, just north of Hexham before you go to Newcastle. So, try to get a caravan park. One only books out to permanent shift workers, and one doesn't take tents. So, you think they'd take off their website camping and camping facilities, wouldn't you? But anyway, we'll have to stay in a motel and do it rough again tonight. Ah, well, shit happens. Well guys, day 30 today. We are aiming for the Central Coast, somewhere around Budgie, something like that. About a 70 plus k ride today. Just got to get through Newcastle, as you can see, just going across the Hexham Bridge. Luckily there's a walkway on here. Anyway, I'm going to get off this camera and keep pedalling. Being on a bike certainly beats sitting in the car in that. Well guys, we're on the Fernley track now. This is the old Belmont branch line. Hello mate. Runs from Newcastle down to Belmont. So it looks like I've negotiated the worst part of Newcastle. It wasn't too bad really. A lot of shoulder on most of the roads, back streets and bike paths, so it hasn't been too bad. So apparently there's a coffee shop down here. I think it's nearly time. It's good that they've still got the old railway lines there.
Pour my blood into a field of hay, drag my body to the East Coast Bay. Oh, I'm in love with a land that loves the way that I do. Lay me down under an autumn tree, wash my skin under a babbling stream. Oh, I'm in love with a land that loves the way that I do. Oh, my soul, it comes alive when I'm heading home. Oh, my soul. We know what we've been told. This world is growing old. That's okay.
That's pretty cool. Going through the old tunnel. It's a nice multi-purpose pathway. Oh, and a downhill run.
My world of constant change. Let me stay and change a while with you.
Well, I could think of worse scenery to be riding by. It's been a pretty good morning so far. Lake's entrance, so we're basically crossing the border soon. Boundary, I should say, not border, of Hunter Shire and into the Central Coast. I don't know where Google Maps is taking me, but it looks like it's taking me down through a conservation area, Munamora or something like that. It's actually good to be off the highway for a little while. No, I wasn't far wrong. Munmora State Conservation Area. Seems to be a road going all the way through it, so well, worst comes to worst, can be just a little bit of adventure.
My sweet, sweet sage, my world of constant change. Let me stay and change a while with you. It's not easy getting older. We know what we've been told.
Day 31 guys, we are leaving Baddow Bay for Gosford, where I'm going to catch the train into Sydney for a couple of days, do a few repairs. So it's also the beginning of a new month. It's been 1 month on the road, so 2.5 to go.
I'm in love with a land that loves the way that I do. I'm in love with a land that loves the way that I'm in love with a land that loves the way that I'm in love with a land that loves the way that I do. It's not easy getting older. We know what we've been told. That's okay, we're growing older too.
So I eventually got to Engadine on Sydney's south side, and after spending a couple of days there, I started to become quite ill. So it was much wiser to return home. I hope you enjoyed this 6-part series. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Cheers and ride safe out there.